You can see Nani on the balcony. What is going on, Shawty? Welcome back to a new video. My name is Kayla, also known as Kaylofit. New video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. About to go get some coffee, decaf. If you don't know why you are new here, go watch some previous videos. If you're not, welcome back. Happy to have you. Hope you're having a great day. I have a leg day workout today. We're gonna be training legs with Dan at this newer Lifetime, which is actually really cool. So I'm excited to show you guys. I've never seen a Lifetime like this. What else? Whole day of eating. I'm gonna take you guys through whole day, hang out with me, etc. Gym sesh. Nothing better, really. Nothing better at all. This morning I was taking all my vitamins, prepping them all for the day. That just helps me a ton when it comes to organization and not forgetting to take my vitamins, because I have to take so many in a day for the protocol that I'm on. So yeah, go get a pill organizer. I swear it helps. If there's some on Ghost website, go snag one of those too. Let's go get my stuff. I'll show you what I get. There is my order if you want to screenshot it. There she is. It's absolutely delicious. The reason I get it in a venti cup is because they put more of everything if you just get the venti cup, and it doesn't cost extra, I don't think so. Also, it just started raining. My car is rear wheel drive, and it's ridiculous. Every time the second it just starts raining, I always lose control of the back end of the car, and I was just making a slight turn, and I tried to go slow as I could, and then when I pressed the gas to go slowly, the back tires like spin. So that is dangerous as hell. Anytime it rains, I just start driving like a granny, because this car is so hard to control in the rain. It's ridiculous. Isn't that safe? Versipalade. She is buzzing. Okay, in Austin right now, see all these tree branches? Like, there's so many branches just like all up on the side of the roads. Like, and then there's this like massive long line to this one place to basically turn everything into mulch. So if you're from Austin, or maybe your community does this, is it just people that just make money? They just come and just cut down everyone's basically extra tree branches and then pick it up and then drop it off to get mulch, and they get paid? Like, what is actually happening? Like, hopefully someone has an answer, because it is crazy all over the place, and Dan lives by one of the mulch places, so it causes so much traffic. I'm talking like 50 trucks backed up all the way like to the side highway roads, and I just don't, I get the process, but I don't know. Just someone explain it. Like, is that a normal thing? Help. Annie is a nun. Getting ready for a leg day, and I said it was a full day of eating, but I did not record my first meal, and then I had a lot of anxiety and just had a big like breakdown and just crying and not feeling very well mentally. But I don't know what it kind of stemmed from, to be honest. I just woke up, I felt fine, and then just hearing a lot of noises like started to just like, it was like too much, like sensory overload almost. And then after we went to Planet Fitness and went for, like, I did my walk, he did his cardio, then I just was like super overloaded and kind of just like broke down. But plenty of hours later, getting ready to go to the gym, I wanted to show you guys what my little intro workout concoction is, brought to you by Dan, of course. So this is Carboline. This is 50 grams of straight carbs. How do you want to describe that?
It's basically a carb powder, like consisting of like different types of starchy carbohydrates, like potato, quinoa, rice, quinoa like that. So it's a quick digesting form of carb, like very fast, as long as like slightly chronically digested too. So it's kind of short acting and long acting too, a little bit at the same time. So you're gonna get kind of the best of both worlds, but at the end of the day, it's gonna digest like just about as fast as maybe sugar will, maybe a little bit slower than that. So like
What he's saying is this is better than if I'm eating something like this.
Not really.
There's some fat in this.
Well, yeah, because the Carboline is just straight carbs. There's no fat in there. So, I mean, obviously that's going to be able to shuttle into the actual system and through the GI tract a lot faster than if you add some of the fats in there, because fats slow down digestion, and for some people they don't want that during the workout because you want that insulin spike to happen and you want high blood sugar during the workout. It just depends. If you get like massive spikes during the workout and you get massive drops, then maybe you do need some fats to kind of slow that process down, but for most individuals, they don't struggle with that, so they can just have carbs and be okay with that.
And then EAAs?
Essential amino acids, so it's just going to help with that mTOR signaling and muscle protein synthesis aspect. So it's just broken down protein basically in a simplified, very bioavailable and quick digesting form, in EA form. So it's really just going to be something again that's going to absorb, digest very quickly, and kind of help that mTOR signaling and spiking, and that's pretty much it. So it can help with recovery in between sets a lot more optimally than what your body can do on its own. And that's the only reason why anybody can never use something like that intra workout wise. So.
And salt.
Sodium, yeah. So obviously the first thing that our body uses when we train is going to be ATP, right? So our main source of energy, but also sodium too, especially if you're an individual that's sweating a lot, and sodium is responsible for a lot of different physiological processes, including like intramuscular hydration and volumization of water. Our muscles are made of 70-80% water anyway, so if you're lacking hydration and you've got low amount of water intake, or you deplete yourself of sodium very quickly, some people do, then that's kind of where adding some salt in prior to your workout or during your workout will help kind of refresh those sodium storages in terms of like intramuscular water retention to help with that volumization, to help with better strength and more optimal performance, endurance as well, like anything kind of correlated that's going to be with some type of like volumization aspect. So that's why sodium helps a lot with not just training, like lifting, but it can also help with any type of sport. It doesn't matter. I know Kayla used to play soccer, and she used to have pickle juice, during her trainings. It helped out tremendously for her too during those times, so it does for training as well.
That's the intro workout. I did this. Now, obviously, this is not Ghost. This is what he has here, so it's what I'm using. And Ghost doesn't have any carb source like this, but I used this yesterday. And yesterday I only had, I think, like 3 meals. So realistically, me using this yesterday was really, really good for getting all the carbs in, because I'm supposed to be eating 275 grams of carbs. So that being said, having an intra-carb like this with 50 carb helps a ton. And it also, I have way better workouts with it. Yesterday I had a little bit more energy. I was pushing a little bit more weight. Now, a lot of factors can play into that, but I enjoyed it. And I felt like I was feeling better in the gym. Having this like constant carb source, I don't know. I'm gonna try it again today and see how I feel. It's legs, so we could always use the extra carbs. Let's go to the gym. The smallest Lifetime you ever did see is right here. We actually came to this Lifetime yesterday because the main Lifetime that we would go to, like the big one, the normal Lifetimes, was closed because the power or something. I don't know. They've been closed for a few days the past few weeks because of like the power and the snowstorm, ice storm, whatever. But this place is a lot smaller, but it's actually really, really nice, and the setup is beautiful. So we came here yesterday. We weren't sure if we were gonna like it. We ended up loving it. So came back today. There's one leg equipment, like a hack squat, that hopefully nice, and it's a different angle, more of like a laying down hack squat. So we're gonna try that out today. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm pumped. It's like an arsenal strength.
Are you just excited to be here?
I'm excited for this leg day, yes.
Everything here is way newer than the other location that we were at. Look, like it's like you come up the stairs and then it's like a giant dome. I know a lot of people are probably gonna stare at me because I'm holding a giant camera, but they can get the fuck over it. And then you have like the cardio equipment up here. And then that's like a little like outdoor balcony area that we took pictures on yesterday. It's actually really, really nice. But leg day, we're gonna warm up on the bike for 5 minutes. I've been waiting. We are starting with quads, so it's gonna be a quad focus day. So typically he does single leg extensions for his working. I'm gonna just do double probably. Sometimes I'll do like a warm up set with single leg, but my working are always double. So double as in just both of my legs. For somebody just like you, hoping, praying, run away to something new. My mistakes brought me to this place. I had to fall to get to you. As you guys know, I still have to keep 3 to 4 reps in reserve. Watching that last set back, you saw I clearly could have done more, but Dan gave me the thumbs up saying cut it there. I feel like throughout this protocol I've gotten, I'm only, Saturday will be 3 weeks and today is Tuesday. So we're a little over 2 weeks in. We just have to kind of play it by ear, see how my period goes. Like there's so many factors that are gonna go into this, but overall, take anxiety out, take like mental aspects out. My body's starting to feel better, which is really, really good. And that's the point of all of this. And headaches are kind of really, really driven right now because of just my neck and my shoulder blades and all the issues going on there. But other than that, I'm starting to just feel better. So positives, positives. This is what he's excited about.
Yeah, nice one.
It's a nice one. Especially because you can change like the platform. So you can drop this lower. Everything on here just looks nice.
Somebody just like you, hoping, praying.
Can you explain to them why you use the resistance band? Because last time you didn't really talk loud enough. I had to cut a lot of it.
So basically it's just depends on the person, depends on the context, because what banding in any way, whether it's a reverse band or whether it's a regular band, changes up the force curve in a certain way, and it really just depends on what part of the force curve you're trying to get out of the exercise. So in a hack squat, for example, if you're doing a reverse band, the hack squat in and of itself is pretty much normally most of the force at the bottom, the stretch position, right? And that's what it's normally designed around. For a lot of individuals, including myself, that stretch position at the bottom is a little bit too heavy, a little bit more difficult. And for me, it caused a lot of pain in my knees. So this is probably the best exercise that I can use to target my quads. But if I can avoid the knee pain and kind of balance out the force curve a little bit, that's why reverse banding helps, because it makes it a little bit easier at the bottom, because the lower you go, the more stretch the band gets and the more actual force the band gives you. So that's kind of why I reverse band it for myself. It's not to say it's going to help everybody. It really just depends on what you're trying to get out of the exercise, the context of your situation, and then just adjusting the exercise to your specific set goals, and that's pretty much it.
Science. No, he really does do a lot of trial and error with everything, especially nutrition in the gym, like whatever, and that's what helps him be such a better coach, because he tries new things, and the more he tries the new things, the more options and opportunities it gives for us to be educated and grow as coaches of the team as well, but also for our clients. Hopefully this helps any of you guys. If you have questions on it, drop them down below or shoot Dan a DM. Super smooth, but it feels heavier than the one at Alphaland, that's for sure, because normally if I'm doing a plate, maybe not, I don't know, it just felt heavier today.
Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out with all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be the light that only you can see.
Only using one dumbbell, and the reason why we do it on a bench where he can hold on to something is because then he's not stabilizing, he's not using his core as much, he's not focusing on stabilizing, instead he's truly focusing on the movement that he's doing. So that is why if you ever see me using like one dumbbell and you see me doing it on like a bench, that's why I'm doing it that way. That's what he's taught me, and it allows me to focus more on the muscle than anything, because I'm not trying to stabilize and focusing on just balancing myself and using my core as much. I'm using my legs, I'm focusing on the prime movement. So try that out. If you guys struggle connecting with split squats, etc., when you're using two dumbbells, try using one and just hold on.
Forever stay the same. I'll be here when things go south. We can
workout. Workout is donezo. Dan's finishing up 5 minutes on the bike for post-workout. Overall, it was okay. Honestly, I had some pain in my knee, which is not optimal. I don't want to feel pain in my knee ever because I'm young and I should be thriving. But what about the hack squat?
How was it?
I think that the hack squat was smooth, beautiful. I wish that my knee didn't hurt, because if my knee didn't hurt, it would have been a better session. But how did you like it?
I loved it.
You loved
It's like
it?
an Arsenal one. Super smooth. Really like super even force curve too. It was
Yeah.
nice. One of the best ones I've used so far.
It definitely was really nice, I won't lie. And like the padding, everything was just like bigger and better, I feel like. But yeah, other than that, basically it. Anyone who's watching my channel that uses a natural deodorant, Dan's looking for a natural deodorant because it's chemicals. I don't use natural deodorant, I'll be honest. What ones do you guys use that actually work and smell good enough for a man to use? Yeah, let us know. Juicy land. Land of the juicers.
Nice.
We have never been to Juice Land before, and I'm confused why we've never been here because there's so many options. I'm really excited. I ended up getting honey berry bowl, and instead of doing peanut butter drizzle, I just did honey drizzle, and then I added protein, a heaping scoop of pea protein. Dan did the Bam Bam bowl, peanut butter drizzle, and then added pea protein as well as collagen. We'll show you what they look like. His looks more beautiful. Mine fell, so looks a little, a little crazy, but overall they look great. Quick taste test, the fam. Pretty good. Pretty good, can't complain. Really fresh, yeah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. 你是爸爸。